Welcome back. I'm Richard Hosnout, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and the Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. Coming to you today, as usual, from Prescott, Arizona. If you're in the neighborhood, stop on by. This is another in what will be a long series, I think. It's an advanced wisdom series. And this is a series that shares fundamental and deep insights from some of the most spiritually advanced wisdom teachers and leaders. Everyone that I plan to share with you in here is a God-realized, enlightened teacher. By that I mean they've essentially gone through developed the higher levels of consciousness, of superconsciousness to Christ conscious to cosmic consciousness, and graduated, if you will, Richard's term, from the human kingdom into the next kingdom. And at least that sound a little bit strange to you. We have the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, and the human kingdom, and there is another kingdom beyond the human kingdom. Story for another day that I'll deal with in depth in a later episode to share with you what that's about. But so the Advanced Wisdom series is really coming from these advanced kinds of teachers. And today's episode comes from actual quotes I'll be sharing with you from Paramahansa Yogananda, my beloved guru, founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship, who left us a wealth of wisdom teachings. And when he passed in 1952, his best-selling book ever is Autobiography of a Yogi. It's been one of the best-selling spiritual books on Amazon for decades, with his passing back in 1952. And in this particular episode, I'm sharing with you excerpts from a great book that he wrote, which provides deep, profound insights and understandings into the teachings of Jesus in the Christian Bible. It took the Christian Bible from being a source that was a struggle for me, the language, the teachings, the parables, all that, and just brought it into crystal clarity, and a great and inspiring book to help me along in my journey. And those teachings are in the book, The Second Coming of Christ, The Resurrection of Christ Within You, available at the Self-Realization Fellowship on Amazon, hardback, paperback, and Kindle versions. Sharing again with you only excerpts here, so if you're interested in what you hear here and other episodes, strongly urge you to go get the book. There's a lot more to be gained from that than the little bit I share with you in these episodes. Okay? So, in today's episodes, we've talked about Immaculate Conception, God's emissaries, in some previous episodes. Today we're going to talk about Jesus' birth. Okay? A seminal moment in the Christian story. All the quotes here are from the book. There's a cosmic metaphysical symbolism in the wondrous conception and birth of Jesus. His incarnate Christ consciousness, again, is a much higher level of consciousness than you and I have in our waking and subconscious, came immaculately through the Virgin Mary. Okay? He was born with it. Likewise, the universal Christ intelligence was born and reflected in the cosmic body of pure vibratory creation, the cosmic Virgin Mary, through the instrumentality of God the Father. So this was God bringing onto earth, through Mary, a great teacher we have come to know as Jesus. And this was indeed, if you go back to a couple of episodes, God's emissaries, Jesus was one of those emissaries that God has sent onto earth through the instrumentality of God the Father. Is absolutely what happens with these great teachers like Krishna, Buddha, Paramahansa Yogananda, Patanjali, and others. Okay? Is what it's all about. Next, the pageantry of Jesus coming to earth lacked no detail of symbolic significance. You know the story. As with the shepherds on the hillside, and the shepherds of faith, devotion, and meditation will be bathed in the light of realization and lead those devotees who are humble in spirit to behold the infinite presence of Christ newborn within them. Okay, a lot here. The shepherds on the hillside are symbolic of shepherds of man's faith, devotion, and meditation. That helps them to be bathed in the light of realization of who they really are as God-realized beings, and lead those devotees who are humble in spirit. You need humility on this journey, believe me, to behold the infinite presence of Christ newborn within them. Great, great aspect of the birth of Jesus. Continuing, the wise men of the East who made their way to the infant Jesus in Bethlehem were, in fact, great sages of India. And in the next episode, you'll learn a bit more about what that's all about. Not only did the Indian masters come to Jesus, but he reciprocated their visit. And again, the next episode will deal with that. During the unaccounted years, for years of Jesus' life, the scripture remains silent about him from approximately ages 14 to 30. He journeyed to India. In fact, a total of 18 of Jesus' 33 years on earth, 55% of his life, are not covered in the Bible at all. What happened? Okay? So, next, peace in the world starts with peace in individual hearts, doesn't it? The peace of God, which passeth all understanding, is the peace Jesus came to bring to man. It's the only sure foundation for world amity. It is found in the interior state of one's God communion in meditation, communing with God in advanced stages of meditation. You will find that on the spiritual journey, meditation is everywhere. It is I'm working on a Home Depot idea at the moment, so this is where this comes. Meditation is the tool of choice, if you will, for making progress along the spiritual journey. Continuing, then, like an ever-full reservoir, it pours out freely to one's family, friends, community, nation, and the world. Okay? Peace in the world starts with peace in individualized hearts, the peace of God. Going back a few episodes to the Beatles' wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let there be peace in your heart. Let there be love in your heart. Okay? Let there be compassion and caring in your heart. And all of that will help in living a wisdom-inspired life. Okay? So, a few insights into the birth of Jesus. As usual, if you want to know more, you can go to my wisdominspiredlife.com. You can listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast there. Great player, but you can also listen to it on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and any place I think just about any place you can listen to a podcast, okay? As you know, I'm on a journey, and I greatly appreciate you being part of this journey today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.